Hey everyone, Marissa here. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. On this channel, I post lifestyle related content, and once I get to college, I will be posting college related videos. So for this video, y'all, I decided to do a little, story time of the time I almost fought somebody in elementary school or middle school. I don't remember which one, but yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so let's get into it. First, I'm going to give you all a little background of the day that everything kind of went down, okay? So it was back when I was in elementary school or middle school. I had two of my friends with me. They're twins. I'm not going to say their names just out of respect of privacy for them. And we were on our school's, let me just tell y'all like the setup of where we were. So here is our basketball hoop, well, more over to like this side, and then here's the corner of our building leading off to go into the street, so, and leading off to go into our school's field as well. And we were playing, and as we're playing, this girl comes up, kind of staring at us, and I'm like, do y'all see this? Do y'all see what's happening right now? And then they were like, yeah, we do. What's happening? And then I told them, and I'm like, I think it's the girl that we're having trouble with. I'm not going to say her name just out of respect of privacy for her as well. But this whole situation, y'all, is crazy, start to finish, in my opinion. So this girl is looking at us, like kind of peeking her head out and looking at us. And I see her and I'm looking right back at her. Then I was going up to her to just talk to her, right? And just ask her, what's wrong? Like, don't want to talk about anything. But as I'm going up to her, she runs away from me. And then I'm like, okay, I guess you didn't want to talk after all. So then I go back to playing the game with the twins, and I'm like, okay, well, that was kind of weird, so let's just keep playing. So we're playing, and then the girl comes back. The girl comes back, y'all. And she's staring at us yet again. And then yet again, I go over to talk to her. She runs away yet again. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not going to pay attention to this. Let's just keep playing. So we're still playing and everything, and then this next part, y'all, is going to kind of sound crazy, but it actually happened. So we're playing, and I see rocks being thrown, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? What's going on? And then I'll go over to look at what's happening, and it's the girl throwing those rocks. And I call over the twins to come look, because I'm just like, y'all, this is crazy. I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm getting kind of mad right now because this girl is literally throwing rocks at us. So we're looking, and while all of this is happening, y'all, I'm getting so mad because she's not stopping. She literally has all these rocks around her, and she's just throwing them and just yelling rude stuff towards us. And y'all, let me just tell y'all something. I'm an Aries, okay? And when an Aries is mad, we don't have a filter at all. And when we're mad, okay? So while all of this is happening, I'm just yelling back at her because I'm just like, this girl's crazy. She's out of her mind. Like, what the hell are you doing, basically? And while all of this is happening, the twins are like kind of trying to calm me down, and it's obviously not working because I was just to the point where I didn't even know what I was saying anymore. Going back and forth with this girl, trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. And she's just chucking him and just saying all this mean stuff. I'm not going to say what she said because that's just personal. I don't want to talk about that. But and as this is going on, I'm just like, all right, I'm putting my foot down. I'm gonna go over to her and talk to her about this. But Yo, I'm getting mad just thinking about this whole situation. But, yo, I go over to go talk to her about this. But honestly, I was pissed. I was literally like a 5th grade girl. I don't remember what grade I was in, but let's just say I was in 5th grade. I'm just a young 5th grade girl, short, chubby, and I was probably wearing some whack outfit, like storming up to this girl, literally yelling and like stomping all over the place. And honestly, I feel like from an outsider's perspective, they're probably just like, this girl's crazy, like what is she about to go do? And I go over there to go talk to her, and while I'm going, she runs away yet again, y'all, yet again. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, that's fine, I guess. But the thing is, while she was running away, I went after her because I'm just like, you're not just gonna run away and act like you're not doing anything to potentially hurt somebody. And the twins are back there, and they see me going after her, and they run up to me, and they held me back because they saw I was about to go fight. And y'all, the thing is, these 2 twins, they're like tall, like they're like my height, maybe a little bit taller, I don't really know, and they're like skinny and like muscular, and me, I'm chubby and weak and short. So like, they're holding me back, and meanwhile I'm just like, no, let me go, all this stuff. And they're like, Marissa, no, I know you, I know what you're about to go do, don't do it, because then that's just going to put you in a lot of more trouble than we already are in. And at first I wasn't being understanding, I was being stubborn. I was like, no, this girl is literally making me mad, like she needs to stop. And they were like, no, Marissa, you need to stop. They just kept repeating that to me. And then a little while later, I was like, okay, I guess I'll stop. I guess I'll try to be the bigger person here and just try and talk this out calmly with her. So then we go back up to the basketball hoop where all of our stuff is and everything. And y'all, during this time, I was still mad. So I'm raving over here, and then the twins, they know this already. They know when I'm raving. Just let me rave, and then I'll eventually calm down. So I'm raving. I'm just, talking all this stuff, and then the twins are kind of just looking at each other like, Marissa, like, chill out. This is not a big deal. But I wasn't hearing none of that, okay? I wasn't hearing any of that. So I'm just like, all right, I'll calm down. And then, we go back to playing horse to try and calm myself down. And yet again, y'all, for the last time, this girl comes back. She's still throwing rocks. She comes back, starts throwing the rocks again. And I'm like, all right, I've had enough. Like, I'm done with this, okay? So I go back over, and I'm yelling right back at her again for the second time. And the twins are like, Marissa, stop. Like, this is not going to help anything. And then she takes this, like, little package. At the time, when she first took it out, I didn't know what it was. So she takes the package out of her pocket and literally, like, chucks it over at us. And I'm just like, okay, what is that? And then this girl literally yells out, congratulations, you win. And I'm just like, what do you mean I win? Like, what are you talking about? And y'all, I said a bunch of other stuff, but I'm not going to, say too much because I just rather not, think about all of that. But she throws whatever that package was and says, congratulations, you win, and runs off again, back to her house or something. And then, me being the curious person I am, I go over to said package. Meanwhile, I'm scared at this point because I'm like, I don't know what this girl put in this package. But, in the package was candy. There was also a note as well in there. So I'm like to the twins, should I read it? Should I not? So I read the note. It was basically the girl saying how she gives up fighting with us, blah 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 blah, all this other stuff. And I'm just like, okay, I guess so. Yeah, I guess. And then I show the note to the twins so they could read it. And then they're just like, okay, well, we should save it so we could go talk to our guidance counselor about about all of this. And like I said earlier, y'all, we were already having problems with this girl, like way before this. So this like almost altercation, this almost rumble, this almost tussle, we basically had to go tell our guidance counselor about us the following school week. So we saved the note. I didn't save it because if I did, I would have went off about it yet again at my house. And I knew that my mom wasn't about to have this because she was already involved in the situation as well, because some other things happened and we had to get parents involved, and it was just a lot for 5th graders to deal with. Okay, it was a lot. And y'all, like, I'm happy that I didn't end up putting my hands on her, because I'm not a fighter. Well, I am a fighter, but I'm not someone who likes to put hands on people. I'd rather fight with my words, which is what I was doing. But I almost got to the point where I did put my hands on her. But honestly, lesson learned. I learned that I have to keep my friends close to me because they help me keep my calm so I don't go fight a bird. Alright, hi y'all. I'm sitting here editing and watching this back in my living room. I know I look crazy. Don't mind that. But anyways, first and foremost, I just want to say that I don't condone fighting people at all, unless you really have to for whatever reason. So please try not to fight anybody. But kind of a side note, I have said yet again while watching this video back, and I don't know why. I really don't. But I said it happened, we're moving on. So that's that on that.